the whole holy new world. The whole holy new world signifies Christ's material consciousness as the new place or abode, which means the awaited return of truth. Christ's material consciousness symbolizes the end of the hero's journey with the discovery of no self, anatta, or being enlightened, hence freedom, with the avatar as the signature resonance being liberation. This is the standard of an as within, so without. The finding of one's inherent worth beyond the world ego circumstances. The temptations such as desires for fame, wealth, or popularity become diminished upon being set free. The surrender to truth is the responsibility of power to the righteous heirs, avatara, the mirroring of the solar light, and the establishment of purified, awakened consciousness that denotes, using a matrix metaphor, there is no swoon, emptiness. This state of authenticity brings humility to the acting, temporary personality. Yet, the very process establishes the inherent worth. The metaphor, diamond in the rough, represents the intrinsic value and potential of the individual materialism consciousness, and provides the separation from the outer circumstances projected from the world ego illusion, which is coming to an end. One surrender of ego identity allows a greater, more superior status that materializes as serenity and peace that surpasses understanding. These gifts show the world cannot give them, nor take them away. This state is beyond its grasp. The whole holy new world is the story. In the story was fundamentally about being set free. Princess Jasmine was trapped by royal duties. Aladdin was trapped in poverty. And the genies were trapped, one in the ring and one in the lamp. These narratives, in essence, are explaining the low vibrational delusions of the fallen states of conscious, unconscious, and subconscious. Freedom is achieved by the resurrection of the fallen subconscious, the restoration to the truth light. This gives realization, which in turn promotes royal status and inner wealth, symbolized as Jasmine and Aladdin. The individual materialism consciousness is symbolized as Genie, the guide of the actual or genuine light of truth. The Cave of Wonders was signifying mind's mental prison, while the subconscious navigated to find truth. The Sorcerer and Jafar is duality. the self-deceiving aspect of ego that is the trickster, steering and controlling attention away from ultimate reality, while Jafar represents the world, the illusion of a collective in which he wishes to rule and reign over. In simplicity lies great wisdom, and within this story of a whole holy new world, wisdom is revealed. Gnosis that have been cloaked and hidden are unburied by digging deep within through meditation. There are many clues beneath the allegory, parables, and figurative concepts. Relative deception is used as someone pretending to be Aladdin's uncle who deceives him by giving him false claims of becoming rich. This is seen as the very scenes played out where entertainers, athletes, and a multitude fall into snares as they are lured, as their conscience is lured from awakening. The cave where Aladdin was taken to work stands as a great analogy for the world, with all its booby traps and deceitful practices like laws, education, and religions. Aladdin signifies the awareness of the hero who must find and escape from the labyrinth, or remove the false sense of a self. As the hero sojourns into the deeper parts of the cave, the subconscious, the immaculate state is restored and resurrection from the dead takes place. Restoration is clarified vision by seeing the sorcerer as the limited ego that pretends to be a friend or relative. The sorcerer can't possess the lamp, the light of truth, because it is the false self. This is explaining how the ego deludes by consent, the giving away of power through beliefs in outer circumstances, influences, and by seeking approval from another. This reinforces ego and dissipates inner truth by hiding behind a veil of delusion. This constant focus towards non-reality weakens one's connection with the source of power and wisdom. In the story, there are two genies, the genie of the ring, limitations, and the genie of the lamp, the single-eyed soul, the omnipresence. The genie of the ring represents trying to act under the ideas of the ego. Your wish is my command. Represents programmed responses, whereas the genie of the lamp signifies the operating of intelligence, the wisdom state of surrender, where ego understands it knows nothing. By this recognition, one is set free. In other words, has passed beyond the artificial boundaries imposed by self-deceptions. In the story, the lamp grants 3 wishes: womb chakra portal, Christ's material consciousness, and soul, the only presence. What glories are gifted when awakened from the dream of being a mere street urchin to the awakened consciousness, whose inner wealth is the only satisfaction there is the implied message. The world evil is the never-sated quest for more and more power, yet it has no conceptual production because it is only fabrication of the use of the imagination. For example, Disneyland takes ego into its world of imaginary characters, but Disneyland is powered by the attention given it. Taking this narrative and expanding on it, cities, states, countries, and all its projections are feeding on the same conceptual premise as Disneyland, the imaginary substitute for truth. In surrender, one becomes a friend, no longer resisting the flow, but riding the wave as the rarefied heiress, the essence and substance of awakened consciousness. This profound state unlocks the immense potential, the fierce certainty, soul, the only presence. The whole holy new world is the dynamic performance, the restoration of Dharma, righteousness, truth's value. The avatar, righteous heiress, is the materialized potent symbol of soul in the present, the opportunity to experience now, beyond time and limits. This is the technological disruption that promises to change everything overnight. The temporary personality is the testing phase, the opening of the womb portal within, where the without provides the basis for the removal of the masking agency, the return to center. The test is about the reality of identity and the perfect opportunity to reveal her, the kairos, the opportune moment when she acts. The triumphant overcoming of cleverly installed systems believed as rules and social obstacles to be navigated are realized as mist, a veiling fog that is imperative to be seen through, not followed. Belief in the genie of the ring is limitation that needs to be transformed into the genie of the lamp through transposing of the purity of consciousness. This instantly elevates awakened consciousness beyond one's wildest dreams into truth. Courage dissolves the fraudulent costume of being a mere street rat. Fearlessness defeats the traps of opioid, other people's opinions. The overcoming of a collective term humanity. One symbolizes confinement of the mind. One symbolizes the gilded cage or physical body. The story of a whole, holy new world implies a lack of pretense and a deep connection to truth. Aladdin, the hero's central journey, is not from the delusion or streets to the palace or illusion, but back to a nada, no self, the enlightened state. The story is a parable of authenticity, a myth that suggests that what was gained through deception was fragile, a sandcastle palace, vulnerable to the slightest tide of truth. Truth is the connection and power belonging and accessible to soul, the only presence, and signifies the end of the performance. It is a quiet insistence that the greatest treasure in the cave, the world, was never gold or jewels, but the courage to overcome the false self. Unadorned and unapologetic, ultimately the hero is seen as a symbol of benevolent disruption. She doesn't seek to overthrow the system so much as to find it had no existence, and exposing the flaws of its fabrication. Truth opens the whole holy new world to endless possibilities. The hero is the agent of order. That chaos was only the disorder caused by the trickster, the world ego. Awakened consciousness now is serving a higher purpose, to understand emptiness and dance through the illusion and be one jump ahead of the receding delusions. The temporary personality in service to the genie or genuine is a spacious dance upon a power so vast it's like being a star harnessed to a rocket, an ocean of potential capped within a single spot. The hero is exploring the whole holy new world as the servant to the avatar, the mirroring of the dynamic alchemy that is seen as potential in its vessel. The genuine is lightning, and the hero is the kite directing charge by holding the key without being consumed by her. The hero understands the genuine wields such power and understands the genuine is also the navigator through the illusory. The gilded cage is the archetype embodied as princess or palace. She symbolizes now the whole holy new world, the new way, path, and vision. The hero symbolizes insight, the inversion from fiction to truth. Where the hero once believed in the confinement of the body, resurrection has given a glorified body. The princess, which is recognition. There is no spoon, revealing its illusion that mind gave as the belief of it as there. The relationship between Aladdin and Jasmine, hero and the whole holy new world, is rooted in trust. The awakened consciousness has expanded across the chasm of station and privilege. Being beyond personal circumstance is the hero's duty. This signifies gratitude, for the privilege granted and of a successful dwelling place. The world equals not simply a place left behind. It was the foundation for the establishing of gratitude, the gratitude that propels one free of the gravity of self-imposed limits, fears, doubts, and beliefs, and propelled into the holy new world, the palace of the only treasure, Christ, material consciousness, the abode of soul, the only present